Hello everyone, cncHD here, and welcome back to some more Command & Conquer Generals 0 Hour live streaming. Today I will stream the Generals Online matches which have taken place in the past few days. They are very recent. Few games were actually played a few hours ago. It's really difficult to find good games, I can tell you that. But I got a few, and we will look into them today and see what gems we got today. Hopefully they are gems. I have really only looked at them a little bit. But yeah, we will find out, and I hope they will be entertaining. So with that, a warm welcome goes to Heiko Magic, and congratulations to your free stream series. 3 streams in a row. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for your support. Also welcome Masre. Good evening, guten Abend, and hello King of Pooh in the YouTube chat. Okay, without any further ado, we'll go into this match, and I will also load in my stream table. We have here 2 players, but we also want to see them in action. But today I only struggle here with technical difficulties. I tried to overlay this, but it is not working. And now it is... yeah, it's not showing. So no stream table today. I'm only struggling with technical issues for today. A bit annoying. But hey, what can you do? We will try to do the best out of it. We have on the top position the orange USA by who is it? High. This is High on the orange color on the top, USA Vanilla. And we have the Laser General on the bottom side for Air. So Air on the bottom, High on the top. I'm really missing my player table there on the left side. So sad to not have it. Alright, we go into it. USA versus Laser. I'm expecting lots of drops. Also welcome Hano and welcome Jenakek. Hopefully I pronounced this correctly. Drop fast will be incoming for sure. I'm very sure about that. Laser on the bottom, USA on the top. This is already an indicator for a drop here by Mr. High. Going for one supply center. Is there also going to be a second barracks? Alright. That is an interesting strategy for sure. With just one supply, it goes directly for the drop. And the USA here on the bottom, the Laser General of Air, is going for the normal supply center barracks. Double barracks actually. And double supply center. No, he's not thinking of it. It's a one supply double barracks strategy. Does he want to go for... okay, he goes for a double supply center. He was searching for the supplies. There comes the drop of High. He's going to say hi here to his opponent. Going to lock on to that dozer. Sees the dozer, drops the dozer and the missile defender. And that... dozer is going to be escape. He's going to crush that missile. Oh no, oh no. Ah, so close, so close. Not crushing that missile defender. That was very close. Barracks is going to build up. In the meantime, we can see 2 Rangers here going to the top side, going to capture the oil. Both going to shake hands here. Artillery platform being established here by Cyan. And more drops happening on the right side here by High. Going to lose his missile defender there. Dozer is down off High, and High needs to retreat. He only has his barracks here remaining. Can pump out some units. He has a bit of money. He has 3k per minute income. Alright, alright. My mouse cursor disappeared. There's my mouse cursor. And that will be the barracks gone. How is it looking for Air? He's also on 3k income. I think my display is broken. As I don't believe that up. Okay, 2.4. Maybe it's not broken. 4.6k income. 4.6k money here for Cyan. Barracks now being gone. Alright. How are things looking here for Orange? He's preparing the Humvee attacks. There comes the first Humvee. And Rangers here going for the capture there. War factory also now established here for Cyan. A bit late, but he was under pressure here by Orange the whole time. Still only one supply center for High. He needs a secondary supply center. His income is not the greatest, but so is it for his opponent, not the greatest. Alright, Rangers get killed. First oil derrick belongs to Orange now, which is High, and he's also going to grab the second oil maybe. The laser lock here, but Humvee very quickly hiding behind that supply dock, not being completely laser locked. And now Air is sending his own missile fenders for the defense. Okay, this oil derrick is so far untouched. High has more income. He's on 5.6k per minute compared to his enemy who is on 3k. So High on double the income, almost. There goes the Humvee. Actually blocking here the way with the mountain. Blocking the way. No, I'm not sprechen Deutsch. Today English. Today it's an English stream. English. More Humvees are being in production here for High. Going to attack here on the bottom side now. Cyan has his army established, but he's on the left side. He's out of position. He's going to lose the Chinox. And that is the reduced income here for Cyan. He needs to pull his units back to successfully defend his base. There's more Orange blobbing in High space. Humvees go down. Successful defend here for Air. Also an ambulance here in the mix. He's still on just one supply center. He really needs more supply centers. His income is struggling from that. Two supply centers here for Air. Going to attack now from the right side. Running into the Humvees of High. Going to say hi to them. Losing all of them. Too late evacuation on the Humvees. He gets one Humvee, but that's about it. One Humvee is going to succeed through. He has the Tauvis, but he is not going to accomplish anything. Will be stopped there in no time by Orange. In the meantime, here oil derrick has been captured by Air. So both players now on the oil derricks. Here for both sides. Air is growing stronger and stronger. High now attacking from the right side. But looking good there for Air. Here comes the attack. He has two Humvees in place and the garrison, so he should be able to defend that. Of course, 3 Humvees are dangerous, but he has 3 Humvees of his own. He should be able to defend that successfully. And yeah, High is not going to engage this position. He's going to retreat, collecting more Humvees here in his base. Now there's the second supply center. Much needed strategy center coming up at the 6.5 minute mark. His opponent Air is not on any strategy center yet. Not at all. Alright, a little bit of a flashbang fight here in the middle. Humvee's going to engage here through the middle side. Good laser lock there. Getting one Humvee. Reducing the Humvee army of High by 1. And that is a dangerous Humvee army here by Air. Let's take a look at the income per minute. High being on 6k and his opponent is on 6k as well. So both on the same amount of income. Which is going to put both on the same level here. One having a strategy center, the other one hasn't. But in a USA versus USA, let's see if that actually matters. I think it matters how many missile defenders are laser locking the fastest. Good flashbangs here against the missile defenders. That helps a lot against the army here. Going to succeed in doing some damage, but the missile defenders proceed in doing the damage. Gets one Humvee there. And on the top side, High is engaging with more Humvees. Now going to push in there. Air still trying to hold on. Is successful with that. High not engaging completely. Could now take the second oil derrick to bring this one under his belonging. He's not going to do that. And will we see an engagement now here between these two Humvee armies? Most likely looks like it. I think Air has a stronger army here with more Humvees. So let's have a look what is going to happen here. There comes the engagement. Air is going to engage that. Missile defenders are in place. No laser lock yet. They're just going to drive over them. Going to lose some of these Humvees. Here comes High. Alright, Air not succeeding with this attack. More laser locks, but shouldn't be an issue here. Why is he going back? He should have engaged that. He didn't do that. Alright, more engagement here on the right side now. Air is paying the visit too high. High is struggling to get these Humvees out of his base. He's trying his best to reach them. Losing that dozer now on the top side. And also attacking here on the left side. Looking very grim here for High. Going to lose the strategy center. Now there comes the Humvees. Is he going to hold this attack off? He has the Humvee power. He could hold this attack off if he wants to. Does engage this, and yeah, I think this should go to High there with the defense. Yeah, actually he does that. On the left side, going to lose that Chinook. Doesn't really matter though. Lost his Chinooks on the right and left side. That crippled his income a lot. He still has the oil derrick. Colonel Burton also there in place for High. And that was the whole army there for Air. Air still on these few Humvees. Pumping more out of these two war factories. Take a look at the income per minute. We have 6k still for Air. We have 3k for High. So Air with double the income there. Still reducing the income here on the top side. Is camping the supply center. Not really much is remaining there on the supply dock. So this Humvee is just camping. Okay, he's actually camping a lot. That's actually 9k. Okay, that's a lot still. Here comes the Chinook completely flying into his death there, not watching that. Ranger there from the left. Going to retake the oil derrick for Air. Next engagement going to happen here any second. Humvees by Air clashing with the Humvees of High. Air with the larger amount of Humvees. Nice crash there on the Humvees. Nice crush, I mean. And thank you, Chris, for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. And there goes the feed for High. Victory screen for Air. Was an even match here, I would say, between these two USA players. Good Humvee clashing there between both. Air doing a good job in camping the supply center on top right side. Making sure his enemy cannot collect any supplies. Nonetheless, High did collect resources very well. He's just behind a little bit. So, yeah. Hey, BW! Also, well, guten Abend, Chris, in the Twitch. Right, that was the first match. I'll show you a little anti-spoiler screen. Oh, not that one. That one. And we will go into the next match. If you have any good Generals Online matches and you want to have them reviewed, please do not hesitate to send them to me so I can review them here on the stream. Alright, let's go into the next match. This is on natural threats. We have on the top side the China Vanilla in red for Muhammad IQ. And on the bottom we have Ensign the China Vanilla for Hamza Bakir. So China versus China it is. Can potentially be a good match. I like China versus China a lot. Makes ground for some good matchups. Hey Anton, good evening in the YouTube. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Double supply center here for the top China. Of course, this one is being a bit more far away, the supply center, but it's even for both player positions, both being on a very far away second supply, which makes it even once again. Good distance here between the supply dock and the supply center. Supply truck is not moving at all, making sure that the collection rate is at its highest. One war factory, one barracks for Sion, which is Hamza Bakir. Also good distance here between the supply center and supply dock. On the top side, also okay distance. And we have a double war factory for the China on top by Mohammed IQ. It's not Mohammed, Mohammed. Good distance here with the supply trucks as well. If we take a look at the income per minute, we have 2.1k, 2.4k for Mohammed. And 3.3 for Hamza. That is because of the positioning of the supply centers. 3.9, because he's just collecting with one supply truck. Okay. If he would build one more supply truck, he would get up with the supply collection, but he's missing out on one supply truck. That means a lot of income wasted there for red. Listing outposts, of course, being the obvious choice here in the China versus China. Same for the opponent. All comes down to the Gatlings, Dragon Tanks and listening outposts. No evacuation here on the listening outpost. Both listening outposts being destroyed here by the tank hunters. Both bugging out. He might get a dozer there on the top side if he's fast enough. And the dozer is not moving. Oh, flying parts there on my screen. Dozer goes down. There will be one dozer remaining here for Mohammed. He is about to lose his second dozer. He's not watching it. And he's now watching it, saving it in the last few seconds. In the meantime, Dragon Tank coming in on the bottom side, going to toast some buildings. And there comes the flame wall. Will he get the war factory and the reactor? Looks pretty close here. You might get the reactor and the war factory. And he gets both buildings. The supply center stays alive. Very closely there. Just barely. Good Dragon Tank action here. More income here from the top side. Listening outposts moving in. One being held back by the listening outpost here of the enemy. But the other one can drive into the supply line here on the top side. Both trucks are in danger, and one tank hunter might be enough to stop that. I mean, listening outposts do not have much armor against tanks, but the tank hunter is not really caring about that. Dozer is retreating. This is his last dozer. And saved the dozer here pretty good. It's just driving around the war factory. And good save. 1 HP. The tank hunter is bugged. He cannot shoot because he just got out of the dozer, out of the listening outpost. Listening outpost is crushing the tank hunter. And dozer finally gone from the left side by the listening outpost. So Mohammed now being dozer hunted. Battlemaster is not going to save the day. On the bottom, we have for Mr. Hamza Bakir. One war factory, one barracks, propaganda center about to finish. Still hasn't rebuilt this one here. Okay, he has it on the right side. He has rebuilt it on the right side there. Little attack here by red. And we have more attacks here in the base of red. Of course, there are no more dozers. Still just one supply truck collecting. A little bit sad that he only collects with one supply truck. We have a Dragon Tank making its way down to the bottom, but there is a Gatling turret. This one should be able to stop the Dragon Tank. They're actually listening outpost. Maybe he should let listening outpost go ahead. Listening outpost ahead, Dragon Tank behind. Truck driving away. Maybe he's now realizing he's only collecting with one supply truck. Second one would really help. Yeah, Dragon Tank not going to do anything. It's a wasted dragon. Actually, he's getting the oil direct, surprisingly. Listening Outpost not watching that carefully. And this oil direct might actually go down. He's way too far away. Dragon Tank still can flame. Still can create the flame wall. Nice, the TNT drop there. And it survives. Not. Just got destroyed there. Very close there. Good demolition drop there. And he's also now collecting with just one supply truck here on the top left. Which seems to be a running theme for Mohamed. That is, he's just collecting with one supply truck here. You really need 2 supply trucks. His income is so crippled. Hamza Bakir is on 7k. His enemy's on 2.7k. So Cyan with so much more income compared to his enemy. Anton saying easy prey. Yeah. True. They have one supply truck. Alright, not looking good here for Mohamed. All what Hamza Bakir needs is a force. An army. I'm pretty sure he will go for an army here. One ECN tank is good. The army of... oh, getting that Lotus there. Now getting toasted and... no, he doesn't care about Lotus. Lotus going up in flames. Good engagement here. And on the left side we also have the Dragon Tank going to flame down that Oideric. So Hamza Bakir losing these important Oiderics. He lost 1. He's now losing 2. This one being untouched. And of course, Mohamed cannot take it as he is not on any barracks. He cannot capture anything. Still doing good pressure here with his Dragon Tanks. There is a flame wall needed. He is not creating the flame wall. And for that, he's losing the Dragon Tank. Hamza Bakir forming up with a nice force here. Has mix in place. No napalm upgrade though. And, okay, he built a second supply truck. No, this is good. Another Battle Master. I do not agree with that, as it's a very weak tank. Dong Hankang saying now that's Scorched Earth tactics. Absolutely. That could be the death flop. That could be the end of Red if he succeeds with this attack. And that's a nice force with 1 ECM, 3 Gatlings and 3 listening outposts. So this definitely can do the damage. We also have a Dragon Tank from the right side destroying the War Factory. He is Dozer hunted, so this War Factory will be gone forever. And there it goes. No tank coming out of this after the Dragon Tank. This will be the goodbye of the supply center. Army from the left engaging. This should be the end of Red now. He's just on 1 War Factory now. And yeah, this looks grim. This looks very grim here for Red. This should be his end. And there it goes. Next Battlemaster. Surprisingly, he goes for many Battlemasters. Dragon Tank should be an option, of course. Mix haven't been used yet. They're just parking there. But nice tight base here. And there goes the last War Factory. And that will be the end of Mohamed IQ. And he has been defeated. So I think not building the second supply truck here on the top right supply center for Mohamed IQ definitely hurt him a lot. Maybe also some unit compositions did hurt him in the process of trying to win this game. Overall, good attempts. Nice dozer saving. In the end, it got finished off. GG, well played for Hamza Bakir. Alright, with that, we move to the next game. 1 second. And here we are in the next game, the third one. We have in Cyan Hamza Bakir once again as China Vanilla, and on the bottom right we have the USA Vanilla of just Key. Just call him Key. And good morning back to Korea from Germany. Nice to see you there. Okay. USA versus China. Expecting lots of Humvees here from the USA. Double supply center perhaps. Command center being sold. Double supply center. It's a famous strategy here on these supplies on this map. Going for double supply center. It is really open for that. Do that here on that map. Placing another war factory there next to it. Going for third supply center actually. Going very greedy. And a barracks. Okay, war factory, barracks, 3 supply centers. It's a very greedy build. If USA pays attention, he can hurt him really badly in that build order. Just 2 quick Humvees and this could cause some issues for the China. USA going for double supply center. One supply center being very, very, very far away. Was actually expecting it here. Surprised he's going for this direction, as it was a long way for the dozer. 2 Humvees already filled up. USA seeing exactly what's going on here with that spy drone, but I don't think he's aware of the top there. No, he isn't. He also still sees the command center, which of course has been sold already. Double war factory for the China. And there comes the first Humvee attack, going directly into the supply line. No defenses yet here by China. China might lose this here with the supply center and the barracks. Needs to send his Gatlings back. Gatlings from forming up on the top side. There are 2 dozers ready to be picked off. Here goes the supply center. And the barracks. So some nice damage already been done here by the USA. China needs to engage. He's sending his Gatling tanks in the meantime to the USA base there in the backside. And hey, cncLP Esports, welcome in the Twitch chat. Welcome, welcome. Everything going well. Hope for you too. 2 very hurting Humvees. Gatling tank in the meantime. Gatling tanks shooting down these Chinooks here, making sure the economy is cut down to almost 0. We just have these 2 Chinooks collecting supplies. No oil derrick here for USA in place. So that's 1 broken down supply center by China. But he still has 2 supply centers here on the top. He's going for the propaganda center at minute 3, which is very early, but which is good against the USA. We take a look at the money per income. We are sitting on 9.6k per minute for Hamza Bakir as the China. And we have 4.6 for the USA. So China being more dominant with the income, double the income. And also welcome cncLP Esports 0 Hour in the YouTube chat. Hey. Good evening, sir. Alright, lots of Humvees here by the USA. They could actually do some damage if used correctly. The China base is looking pretty compact and nice. Helix is now going up into the sky. Still no command center in place, so he needs to watch the dozers to not lose them. Gatling tank enjoying his target practice here on the bottom side, shooting down these Chinooks. We say in German, lass uns einen Bus bauen. Yes, lass uns Bus bauen, Cutter. Lass uns Bus bauen. We always need to bauen Bus. Let's bauen some Bus in Germany. Let's build a bus. Alright. 5 Humvees with an ambulance as the support. Going here to the top side. There's nothing to stop them yet. They are seeing the helix. They have no tower upgrade. So the helix with the Gatling upgrade could actually do some damage. Getting one Humvee destroyed, but then going down to the ground. And the Humvee is directly driving into their death. Saving themselves here behind the war factory. Supply trucks are there to be destroyed. Gatlings moving in. One ECM tank there to stop. One ECM tank. Missed opportunity. Maybe he gets the one dozer there. And no, dozer survives. Actually, is now destroyed. One of the two dozers being gone. He still has one dozer here on the right side, safely protected there in the back. And that was the end of the next Humvee. Alright, another Gatling tank moving in here in USA's base. Harassing the supply line once again. This Chinook is in danger. Humvees need to come in and finish off this Gatling tank before it does any damage. Well stopped. And China forming up a nice group of tanks here. This looks very dangerous for the USA to deal with. USA being on 4k income per minute and China on 10k. So he has double the income there. More than double. And that tank blob is now starting to move in with that ECM support. So the Humvees will not do much damage here against these ECMs. Big problem here for the USA. He has 3 Humvees, but that is not going to be enough to stop this attack. He needs some good kiting, some good micro. Artillery platform is there, good in position. Well placed artillery platform, scaring away the army. It's a nice solid army, but they don't have anything against buildings. There's no Battlemaster in there, there's no Dragon tank in there, so this artillery platform is actually causing some harm here to this force. Dragon tank moving in from the right side. Actually 2, they're just parking there. There's an artillery platform. So one Dragon tank tried to sneak in but was stopped there in the process. These 2 can engage, but there's a Crusader tank stopping that. USA waiting for some moment. Oil derricks have not been captured here in the middle. These are all both untouched. USA forming more Humvees, building up more Humvees, I mean. And China now going in for the attack. Of course, he will lose all the dragons on the right side. Gets the artillery platform destroyed, but not much else. Helix coming in there on the very, very hurting artillery platform. Will finish it off. And there goes the Chinook. Okay, USA using this moment to attack with his own army now on the top side, but they're Overlord tanks and they are big, they are scary, and they have a big gun. 2 of them. Mix in there, killing the Humvees there, nice shot. And Key has been defeated. That was a quick end there for the USA. Well fought, nice try, nice attempt, but in the end, GG, well played. Right, that sadly was everything I had for today with the replays. I searched for 50 minutes. I sat here for 50 minutes and I tried to search up good replays. It is hard to find good replays. Really, really hard. But to round the stream off, I will now play a game on my own. Hopefully we will get some nice match here. After that I will end the stream as I'm a bit tired. So let's round this up here. And why is it checking for updates? Okay, he actually wants me. I'm not having luck today, man. I'm not having luck today. Okay, looks like I need to update first. Give me a second. Okay, that thing is not working. Kill the game. I'm not having much luck today. Constantly running into troubles here. technical errors. Okay, let's try it once again. And let's see if we can get it to work now. Multiplayer, online, and yeah, check for updates. Log in. I am logged in. Whatever. I will end the stream here there, guys. Was a pleasure to have you here. It will be a very short stream. It is a very short stream, but tonight I have so many technical issues. Now the game won't start. It constantly wants to update. And yeah, it's a bit annoying at the moment. Alright, I hope you had a great stream. I wish you a wonderful good night. Great rest of your day. And we see us in the next live stream. This has been your cncHD. Thank you all for joining. We see us in the next live stream. Till then, and goodbye.